Solid Gospel playing Southern Gospel's best. I love that little laugh at the end, and the little girl who did that is sitting right here with us.
This is Mara Grace. And I remember Charlotte Ritchie was in there and tickled her to get that giggle out.
Charlotte said she worked very hard to get that giggle out of Mara.
Well, I think that makes the song myself.
Oh, yeah.
I love it.
Well, it's all about, life being great and getting better. You know?
And speaking of life being great and getting better, your project is called Expecting Good Things.
And we are.
Where did that name come from? Is that one of the songs
It's
on
one of the songs on the project. But,
Okay.
A lot of times as an artist, you can tell when you've lost control and God has completely taken it over. And that's kind of what this project was.
Mm-hmm.
We started choosing songs for this project in April of 2008. And in July of 2008 is when I was diagnosed with breast cancer.
Okay.
So we had only chosen maybe like the I Need You More Today, maybe a couple of tunes, and that's it for this project. And when I went in for surgeries and began my chemo in August of 2008, we still had not chosen all of the songs. Jeff and I literally carried boxes and boxes of tunes to the oncology clinic,
Wow.
sitting there for 4 and 5 hours having chemotherapy administered, and we would sit there with headphones on listening. He would look to me and say, yeah, I like this one, well, I like the other one better, and so I tell people these songs had to be great. They could not be okay.
Mm-hmm.
They had to be great because we were at the lowest point in our lives,
Sure.
and we needed the encouragement that these songs were offering. And so we chose all of the songs through that, went and did tracks through that, and I actually did the tracking session 2 days after my final surgery. And then we went in and recorded vocals, when we were back to breathing again and
Wow.
feeling good again, exercising again, healthy, and celebrating.
So it took
and
about a year and a half to make
Yeah,
the record.
It did. And as of this month, I'm a 2.5-year breast cancer survivor, cancer-free since July after the
Awesome.
surgery. So never another sign of cancer, and just very grateful for it.
That is great.
We are expecting good things.
In the current edition of Singing News Magazine, the February edition, you guys on the cover, and you're quoted as saying about your cancer experience that this is the greatest blessing of your lives as a family.
It really is.
A lot of people are going to have a hard time understanding that. Can you explain that statement?
Nobody's going to have a hard time understanding it if they've been there.
Sure.
When I was 20, my daddy died of a sudden heart attack. Because of that, I became a very compassionate individual. I ached for people. And you could always hear that in my songs because I did have a deep compassion for people who are hurting. And with the whole experience as a family, it's like I told Jeff, it's kind of like a wake-up call. Your perspective changes, and you see things through different eyes. Like, I would normally just be celebrating this, my 25th anniversary with Jeff, and going, yay, we've been married 25 years. But it's like I told people, I said, when your husband has carried out his duties in sickness and in health part, you really do know what love is all about, and you really do, cherish it. And as a family, we loved each other better, and we served each other better.
Well, and I love old trucks. Everybody knows me. I was raised in a junkyard. My therapy at home is working on my old cars and my old trucks. But there'd be times that I'd get ready to go out and just do some Jeff time, and I'd look at Mara Grace here, and she would say, hey, would you watch SpongeBob with me, or would you watch Dora? And so I spent more time in
Watching
Morgan and
cartoons.
Madison, anything my kids would, you realize, these are the moments. These are the times that you don't get back. I can go work on that old car when the kids are gone,
And the funny part about it is I'm finding as a dad of 2 young daughters, you actually decide whether you like SpongeBob or the other one better, don't you?
Yes,
you
you
have
do.
your preferences.
Yes, you do. You do have your
I
preferences.
I relate to Patrick a lot. Me and Patrick, we have a lot of fun.
It's too funny. Too funny.